And President Akufo-Addo is expected to address the nation in his 28th COVID-19 update tonight. Now, the president is likely to address the two-year closure of Ghana's land borders. In a March 21, 2020 update on the status of measures put in place to help minimize the spread of COVID-19, the president then ordered the closure of Ghana's land, sea and air borders to human traffic effective the midnight of March 22, 2020. The air borders were then later opened on September 1, 2020, and subsequently the sea borders. The land borders have, however, remained closed despite several appeals from residents of border communities, traders, other persons in business, and some members of parliament.
Now, let's look at our current COVID-19 update as at March 21, 2022. Now, the country has recorded some 70 new cases with 71 active cases and 1,445 new deaths, or the total deaths. Now, the total case count stands at 160,925 with 159,409 recoveries and discharged. Now, some over 13 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines have so far been administered, and within that we've received at least one dose. Those that have received at least one dose are 8,999,937. Those that are fully vaccinated are 5,070,306. And those that have received their first booster jabs are 158,605.
Well, so there are more updates on the subject of COVID-19's related activities along the value chain. As already we do know that the minority in parliament has been urging government to take urgent steps to reopen Ghana's land borders. The minority leader, Haruna Idrisu, at a media briefing said there was no justification for the continued closure of Ghana's land borders.
Our call on President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, supported by his Minister for Health and Minister for Interior, to take urgent practical steps for the reopening of Ghana's land borders to allow for free flow of persons and goods across ECOWAS and the rest of the world. Post-COVID, we are not out of the woods yet, but we want to see a return to normalcy with the movement of goods and services through our borders. And therefore, whatever proactive measures government needs to take, there can be no justification for the continuous closure of Ghana's land borders.